Have y'all been following Kanye the last couple days?
Oh my God.
What has he done now? No, I missed it.
And I've been on a kind of don't mention Kanye run for the last 6 months.
As we all have.
Yeah. But the reason I'm mentioning it now is because a video has come out circulating, and he's asked people to promote it. I know academics and other people were asked to post the video.
Okay.
And Ye is meeting with a rabbi.
Okay.
He is apologizing for all of his comments. He's apologizing for the hurt that he caused.
Okay.
He still was explaining in a way a little bit like, people don't understand my my bipolar, but he acknowledged that he had bipolar.
Okay.
By the way, all you people who said I was overdiagnosing Kanye by saying he had bipolar, I was basing it on what people had told me inside that I knew in his family. But yeah, now he said it too, so fuck y'all.
Well, he been saying he was bipolar.
I know, but people always, whenever we say it, act like we're like doing some armchair diagnosis. But he basically apologized, and it seems like he's on a run now. He met with an Israeli rabbi, an Israeli American. He met with some rabbi with the translator, and was basically like hat in hand, like, I'm sorry.
Please.
It feels like he's making a comeback.
Which
run.
hat?
Please forgive me. Oh my God, I don't know how to feel about it. I feel like
Does it feel sincere to y'all?
I don't, whether it's sincere or not, I just don't think that you going to a rabbi, this holy guy, and apologizing on camera and then promoting that. I don't think that works as far as you being a Jewish person and he's saying these nasty things and you're hurt by it or irritated by it, whether you're a fan or somebody that supports him or whatever. You can't undo that like that. Like, you know what I mean? You just can't. Like, I don't.
Let me ask
You got to
you.
start somewhere.
You gotta start somewhere.
When did
shit
that
look
video
crazy.
first start circulating?
The other day.
Maybe yesterday.
And his
2 days
album
ago.
drops this week.
Well, that's not even. I wasn't even going to the album. So maybe yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm also on Kanye's mailing list. You know what else dropped yesterday?
What?
A full resupply of his Yeezy website with all of the clothes that he's selling and everything. So again,
And the album.
He broke my heart
I didn't know he was
again.
about
The album is coming this week or next week. He drops the album this
Again,
week or next week.
Back to what I keep saying. This is why I don't even want to talk about
Ice-
Kanye no
Ice
more.
has been saying
I
it.
have been saying this. He's going to play this game so I can sell you something. I will disappear whenever Kanye pops up. There is something to be sold behind it.
Wow.
No matter what. I don't take nothing he say as genuine anymore.
He's been
You
saying
can't
everything
feel like
is
that and be
performative.
on the mailing list. You got to delete that.
Unsubscribe.
Well, yeah, I unsubscribe.
He's like, every 2 days I get my fan club updates. He just keeps
I'm on the
I
mailing
love
list
it.
because-
Every time I renew my membership.
Because I bought them shits.
Yo,
But,
that's funny, dog.
But yeah, like,
But no,
I don't.
Ice has been saying this shit for a year.
He's correct.
I don't. Yeah, that's
All
fair.
this shit
But
is performative,
I
man.
do like some acknowledgement of I've been bugging out. Like
Yeah.
whether
even
or
if it's
not.
not, even if it's not sincere.
Yeah, I'm on the opposite side of ice with this.
Yeah, I think
I
that
mean-
you have to start somewhere, like Mark said. Like, it's not. I think it's pretty shitty to attach it to a sales item. He should have done it maybe at least a couple weeks apart.
He said, just to
But
give you the
every
quote,
time
exactly
he
what
say
he
something, it's attached to a sales item.
I don't disagree with that. But it.
That don't negate somebody's sickness.
Right.
Right.
I'm not talking about the sickness. I'm talking about that it got to start somewhere. If it ain't sincere, and if it's okay, let me do this so I can sell this, then fuck that. I'm not. That don't do nothing for me.
Yeah.
Well,
If that's your vehicle
He
to
would have
try
had
to
to
sell
do
me
it at a
something.
time where nothing was going
But
on for
his
somebody
album,
to take it serious.
The album supposedly is dropping November 7th,
That which is today.
That's
which is
today.
today. So if
It
it
is
didn't drop December 12th. I think that you doing that stuff and you publicizing it and you doing all of that shit so that now I think, me personally, I could be totally wrong. I think he been getting his ass whipped financially.
I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sure. There's
I
no
think
doubt
he's
about
been getting
that.
his ass whipped financially, and I think you see the power in this group of people that you offended.
The music
And-
industry.
And I think now you got to come back with your hat in your hand and make amends. I don't necessarily know.
And it
if-
wasn't just the music industry.
I was
Yeah.
joking.
It's not just the music industry. He's getting his ass whipped financially, and I think that he was bigger than the program.
Right.
Yes, for
And also, I
sure.
mean, I'm not Jewish, but I don't want to support someone that's doing any type of hate speech. I don't care
Same.
who
I'm not
it's
disagreeing.
against. So,
Same.
like, that's been my stance. Like,
Yeah, I can't support Kanye because he said things that were blatantly anti-Semitic. I'm never going to support that. What Kanye said is, I feel really blessed to sit here and take accountability. He was holding the rabbi's hands. He said, I was dealing with various issues. I was dealing with bipolar also. So I would take the ideas I had and forget about the protection of the people around me and myself. So I want to take accountability. He said, so it's like if you left the house and you left your kid at the house and your kid went and messed up the kitchen and messed up the garage and messed up the living room, then when you got back, it's your responsibility because that's your job. That's the way I look at it. It's like, I got to go clean up the kitchen. I got to clean up the living room. I got to clean up the garage. I don't know who the kid is in that example, but
He is.
I think he's a kid. Yeah.
He is.
No, he's saying you get back to the house and you realize the kid messed up.
His crazy self.
his condition.
When he's out of control.
He said the bipolar is the kid and he's the parent. It's saying him as the parent.
Yes.
Got it.
The crazy
I
self.
loved his analogy. I'll admit, maybe I have a soft spot for this type of shit, but I'm not trying to argue nothing that Freeze said. Maybe you can't argue it. He tries to sell shit every time he does something like this. That could be a fact. I put that aside. Also a fact, I believe Kanye to be sick. I've never heard him openly speak like that, acknowledging and kind of owning that I'm sick and this is what my sickness does. A lot of times we just sat here and read that Royce was misdiagnosed for a long time and trying to figure itself out. We just heard Gucci's wife on the radio saying he has a condition and it made him type things that were hurtful and rageful. And if we don't monitor these things, then so I'm not just going to write him off because he may be in financial trouble. I agree with that. And he tries to sell that. I'm not going to do that. Also, people that love him have said that he's had a drug problem.
Yeah.
So I also know what it's like to come down from that and look at yourself and then have to face what you were and what you did. So
I've also dated and had friends that had bipolar or borderline personality disorder, so I have a soft spot like for redemption. I think it's okay to work on yourself and try to make small steps towards getting back to where you were. And Kanye is one of our great artists, celebrities, entrepreneurs of our
he's
fucking
one of the
lifetime.
greatest. He will go down. When he dies, his name is going to be on that list of my estate is earning $50 million, $100 million. He's
For
one
sure.
of those people.
He's him.
Why y'all acting like this is him first just now speaking on his mental condition?
I was curious
I'm
about
not.
that too.
No,
He keep doing.
He has had
Not just that, bro. You could work on
conversations.
yourself, right? You could work on yourself and do all of the work that's needed. Applaud that. One, but when you go to make amends, why are you televising it? And again, I just think the timing is
Because you have to. You televised all the foul
I
shit.
think the televised part is fine.
televise your shit making up with your wife. Televise. I bet you won't see that. I think they all
Might.
are. I think they all are
It's a little
in.
different though.
It's not to me.
Well, here's why. I mean,
not to me.
All of his public anti-Semitic statements were super public. He was on TV, video, internet. So to me, if somebody comes out and says racist and vile things publicly, then the apology has to be just as loud as the offense. Whereas, there might be a million reasons why you want to have a private
Conversation with your family.
with your family. You know what I mean? You may owe your wife a
Touche.
public apology
No,
for sure,
touche.
but I'm just saying, don't say racist shit in public and then write a private letter to me. You dig what I'm saying?
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Now, I agree with you. Now, I wish he would. I'd rather see the accountability apology today and the sales 6 months from now, not
Or
at
the
same
album
time.
drop next year.
Yeah, I'd rather see that. But he said something, and Mona, I don't mean to cut you off. He said something that I think is really important, which is this is going to be something I'm trying to repair brick by brick. So, meaning I know this ain't solved today. You're going to have to basically see if I've grown. So we'll find out. If in 2 months from now he's saying the same wild shit, we can say, it's bullshit. Or it might be part of a journey.
Yeah, true.
Go ahead, Mona, I'm sorry.
I mean, you put it like that because I'm a positive person. I try to see the positive things, and it's even two things can be true at once. It's corny how he's doing it, and yes, we want him to have redemption and we want him to get better, especially when him getting better just looks like possibly him getting on medication. You know what I mean? Him taking his medication, keeping up with the medication, and he could possibly be all right. But the fact that we sit in here acting like that's not corny for this nigga to sit with a rabbi with a camera in his face, apologizing to the rabbi to represent the whole nation of Jews, that's going to work. And then on top of that, that's reverse. It's a white man. He been running around saying hard RN. Who the fuck does he pick up? The blackest person he can to a I'm sorry I said that to y'all. Matter of fact, I like chicken too. We wouldn't look right. It's no way to
And
do
as a
that
matter
but
of
make that
fact,
shit
here,
look cool.
Buy my product.
I'm curious how Jewish people feel about that shit. I don't know. Me personally, it's poorly done. It's tacky, and that don't mean that I don't want the best for him. I've had so much love for Kanye. I wouldn't even talk shit about him. I really did this for as long as I could because it was hard to watch. This nigga went on tour because he's sick. He went on tour please listen to me. I hate Jews. I mean, it was rough to watch a lot of that stuff. I mean, you still can want the best for him and want him to have redemption, but still see that this is fucking corny. The way he's going about it is corny.
I think
Period.
that's right.
And to be clear, I'm not rushing to buy Kanye shoes or new album.
That's why
this is going to be
all the way where
It's not like
where
poof
they at with
healed.
it. I could think one thing about his condition And like I'm saying, and I'm not buying the album.
Right. That shit is challenging.
I'm not buying nothing that he's putting out.
And
I also don't think that I'm not judging black people for not feeling the way Jewish people may feel.
Okay.
I'm not doing that.
I just don't like my intelligence insulted. That's what it feels like to me.
Like
I
he's
feel
trying to play you.
It feel like when he do these moves, it's like you think we stupid.
Mona, do you think that it was corny when Kevin Hart did his Oscar apology?
Philly, stay strong. You see, that wasn't a coincidence. He's picking Philly.
Yeah, no, it wasn't corny at all.
I think
that's totally.
it's not even remotely close to the same.
Yeah, but
How not so?
Kevin Hart made a mistake 20 years ago. Or however,
that's not true.
however long it was. I don't know. I don't want to be semantical. He made a mistake. Cool. Kanye didn't make a mistake. He repeatedly kept doing these things.
Oh, so you put nothing toward
Let me finish my sentence, please. Let me finish my sentence. I think that when you continue with a pattern of behavior, it's who you are. I think when you keep saying these things, so you can now come out and say, yo, dog, I shouldn't have said those things because they were hurtful.
So you don't believe it's conditioned?
Joe, let me finish, please. You can say I said these things because they were hurtful, but that don't mean I don't believe them. I shouldn't have said them, maybe publicly, but that don't mean I don't believe those things. You understand what I'm saying? So I think the real apology is change behavior, and we'll see.
You think he an asshole with bipolar?
This is not Minority Report where you get to castrate people for their thoughts. What the fuck are you talking about?
Who said that you do?
We wouldn't know your thoughts if you ain't saying.
They took Donald Sterling's team not because of what he thought, but because you said something publicly and they recorded it. The same here. Like, you could think whatever you want. He said a bunch of shit, but back to the question I was trying to ask you, you put nothing on his condition. Because everything you just said, I put toward his condition.
And those conditions, again, as someone who's been very close to them, are fucking intense.
So you give more grace to the guy that don't have no condition, get on Twitter, say a whole bunch of foul shit, a few years later take it back, do the apology, than the dude that's sick.
No, I'm saying that you could potentially be sick. It's like, what's the quote? A drunk tongue speaks a sober mind.
This ain't drunk.
I'm just making an analogy.
Yeah, I get it.
Again, a drunk tongue speaks a sober mind. So yeah, you could be sick, and when you go through whatever the case may be and you're not on your medication, your true thoughts come out.
I think that's sick shit you're saying.
That's not accurate.
That's some sick shit you're saying.
That's inaccurate.
Okay.
That's inaccurate. Again, as someone, and shout out to anybody that's dealing with people with these conditions or suffering from these conditions directly. And again, I'm not forgiving Kanye across the board, but that shit is intense, and it's not just I'm saying what I really feel. Like that, it's a mania. It's
Right.
you're not.
Yeah,
that's
your fan.
I hear y'all.
I deal with that in my personal life as well. And those people that say that mean shit comes from somewhere. That's a thought that they have in their head. That mean shit comes from where, and they keep repeating it.
No more.
And they keep, bro. All right, cool.
But okay.
You're not the only person that have dealt with that shit. I've dealt with that shit on a consistent basis, and that shit comes from somewhere.
But it also cannot.
Right, I follow.
But it also cannot.
I don't want to
be circular about it.
Yeah, I will say this. Yes, certain mental illnesses can make you say what's inside, and it can make you say them louder. But they can also, certain psychoses produce delusion.
Right.
So you can also, for example, watch a bunch of racist people say racist shit, and you have a mental illness. You start parroting what they say, and that's not actually what you feel. So sometimes it's the drunk tongue. I think you're right, but sometimes it's not. Mm-hmm. And I don't want to diagnose Kanye because I'm not his doctor.
I don't even like the drunk tongue example. And
that's why
you're talking about somebody that's truly sick. If you believe that, I'm not forcing that. To believe that.
But yeah, and this is where we should leave it to the mental health professionals. But people say racist things for variety of reasons. Not just 'cause sometimes they're secretly racist. Sometimes they're not, and they're just delusion as part of their psychosis. So we'll find out.
We will find out.
We'll find out.
New Joe Budden.